Africans set their New Year resolutions. Financial experts are warning that vague money goals could undermine long-term security. Esther Oche, product head at F&B Integrated Advice, says clearly defined and actively tracked financial goals, starting with understanding spending and debt, are essential to building confidence and making 2026 a stronger financial year.
When it's a new year, people tend to put up New Year's resolutions, but they do a lot of that with regards to their fitness goals, eating healthy, all of those type of things, but they don't necessarily do it for their money goals. And that is what I'd like to challenge the viewers today, is to be very specific about your money goals. Not just I want to save more, but I want to have saved X by the end of the year. I want to have paid off these debts by the end of the year as well. But in order to do that, there's a couple of things or a couple of steps that you need to do before that. And the first thing is, go and have a look at what your spending is. So, use things like downloading your bank statements, or alternatively use Track My Spend that's available on the app. And then what you can do is see where those sort of spending leaks is and how you can free up some cash flow there. You can also make sure and actually set your budget from that, because you realistically are seeing where you are spending your money. Remember to, of course, prioritize your needs over wants. The next thing that you need to do is you need to list your debt. So this is literally making a list of all the debt that you have, from your home loan all the way through to the money that you lent from your friend over December, the amount that's outstanding, the monthly interest rate or the interest rate, and then of course the monthly installment. And this will help you prioritize which debts you need to pay off first. Then of course you need to build an emergency fund, because we all know that emergencies happen. So you want to make sure that you have 1 month to 3 months worth of income that's available in an emergency fund. So those are the 3 steps that we have. You're going to have a look at your budget, where you can free up cash flow. You're then going to put that towards paying off your debt or saving for an emergency. A couple of other things that you need to consider as well, that you need to potentially think about in setting up this new financial 2026. You is protecting your family. Have you got a will in place? Have you got the right level of life cover? Go and have a look at what you have in place at the moment, and is that sufficient should the worst happen? And then of course planning for retirement is vitally important. So at this moment in time, when we all know that in terms of the Retirement Insight survey, that less than 10% of South Africans can afford to retire comfortably. So genuinely go and have a look and see where you can supplement your retirement savings. Even putting 300 Rand a month towards your retirement savings is going to stand you in good stead in the long run. So a couple of quick things that you can do that's really going to start making you think as if you're starting to get hold of your finances. The first thing is go and check your credit score. It is for free on the F&B app, or alternatively you can go to one of the credit bureaus. And then of course the next thing is drafting and signing a will. This is the most important document you will ever sign. So get that in place. It shouldn't cost you a lot of money, or it will cost you no money if you do it through the app as well. Set up a savings goal, if it's for an emergency savings, or alternatively in order for a big audacious goal that you have for yourself as well, be it buying a home or something like that. And then of course automate your transfers to pay off your high interest rate item or high interest rate debt items first. So really, financial knowledge and financial change isn't just about big changes, it's about little things. It's making those small changes and being very consistent with them over the period.